Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. Before we get started with this video, if you've seen the other ones, you already know what's coming. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, why? Like, you might as well subscribe to the channel. It's down there. The button, it's somewhere over here, over there, somewhere over there. So just click the button, subscribe to the channel. Today, for the last installment of this college series, I'm actually doing an interview with a real life college student. She's my sister, so there's that. But we're going to be doing an interview with her about her experiences. We just moved her in last weekend. There are some clips. I tried to do the whole vlogging thing. I'm not great at it, but we tried to do that. So there's some clips as well of us moving and the experience we had this past weekend. We moved her in, but we will get into that, okay? So let's get into it. This is my sister.
Hi.
Just moved. So we're gonna do a little interview about her moving into college. She's a real life college student. I'm not really connected. She's still connected. She's in. She's doing it right now. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself and then we'll get into some questions.
That's better. Okay, I am Danielle. As she said, I am her sister. I'm the youngest of the four of us. And yeah, I'm in college. I go to San Diego State University currently, not on campus, but all online. And my major is technical theater, design, and technology. One day with a minor in business, one day I want to plan concerts and festivals and Disneyland rides and a whole plethora of stuff. And the minor in business so I can start my own business doing it.
Sent her some questions so that she wouldn't be completely off guard, because she likes to say that I like to catch her off guard.
It's not easy being her sister.
It's not. It's not. Especially when I tell her, 2 months ago that I'm starting a YouTube channel. Oh, she is the person who designs the good thumbnails.
I'm so done. Right. Don't give me all the thumbnails. That was not me.
Thumbnails, I'll insert the ones that she designed. And she's the person that designed my end screen, because she's also
I'm her creative director when she wants to.
Creative director of the Jasmin Chronicles channel. Yeah. So my first question: what is the difference between being at a community college and a four-year university?
Right. I went to a community college for 3 years. I think the biggest difference would have been the class sizes and being on campus. But right now, there's not that much of a difference because I'm not on campus because of our lovely quarantine that has went on since March when I was in school, and then they cut it all out. Yeah, it's not that much of a difference right now. I think the difference right now is my last class that I just took today has like 300 people, and I've never been in a class with 300 people. So I think that would have been a shocker if that was actually like in a room and I walked into the room and was like 300 people, or being on campus with a whole bunch of people. Yeah, I think that would have been the biggest difference, but that's not happening. So right now, it's not much of a difference to me.
All right, next question. You recently moved in to your own apartment with random roommates. So if you could explain how the moving process was and what it's like living with relatives versus now living with random people.
So this was my first experience moving in with people that I don't know. It's always been relatives or what was a close friend. So yeah, it was very different. The process was very chaotic only because I don't like moving at all. I don't like, I like new environments. I just don't like packing or unpacking clothes specifically.
Now, just made it. First time on a plane. That was an experience. Say hi to the people. This is Danielle. This is my sister. She's working on a project for her dorm apartment. She's working on a project. We'll see. Check back in and see what that looks like. go look at her room because we leave tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., people. 9 a.m. Y'all see this? Does it look like we leaving tomorrow at 9 a.m.? I mean, she got her closet packed, so that's the plus. But the rest of this, you taking all these blankets, or is there still stuff in these drawers? Why is there so much?
I don't like it. But other than that, it's not that bad. My roommates are nice. Relatives, I feel like obviously there's a comfortability around, but it's really not that much of a difference because I'm a room person. I've always had a very, very, very deep love for any room that I've had. So as long as my room is great, who's outside of the room, I don't really care.
And how many roommates do you have?
I have 3 roommates. They're great. Shout out to them if they ever see this.
Is there something that you think you're gonna miss about living with relatives?
Previously, the last people I lived with was my cousins. My cousins have my kids. I have 3 little cousins that are my pride and joy. Shout out to them. They are very entertaining, right? Mia, Morgan, Makai, y'all are the biggest piece of my heart. Y'all got me ready to have roommates. For real. And I was telling my mom, like, I get bored and I like to go and mess with people. Yeah, I get bored and I like to go mess with people. If I got bored over there, I would go upstairs, mess with the kids, you know. But now it's just a whole bunch of school. Nobody to mess with. I get bored. I do homework. That's my life now.
And are you working while you're in school?
I am working part-time though. Part-time-ish, because it's still like 32 hours, and if I do overtime, which most of the time I do because I'm an Amazon delivery driver and it's hectic and a lot of work, so most time I could probably hit it close to 40, so it's not really that much part-time, but it's only on the weekends.
All right, so you started school this week.
I did. Shout out SDSU.
It's your second day of school, but you've taken all of your classes that you have, or do you have new classes tomorrow?
So 2 of my classes, they don't have a meeting time, and I have yet to look at that syllabus and do anything for that class. That is what I'm working on today, because yesterday I had a whole bunch of classes. Not a whole bunch. It was just a lot going on yesterday. Today I only have 1 class, so we're gonna organize a whole bunch today.
Got it. So what is the experience like? I know you had the end of last semester online, but what's it like starting a semester virtually?
Okay, so with my major, it is it's interesting. My advice, if you are my major specifically, I need it, but probably most people need it. I had to go yesterday. It was my first day of classes. By the end of the day, I was like, I need more screens, because I currently work on my laptop, but it's real hard to like listen to the teacher, and then they're like, oh, look at these notes, and you got to take notes. It's a lot to do on one. I think my screen is like 13-inch screen, and it's a lot. So I got 2 screens, so hopefully that'll help. But I think my biggest concern was with my major, and I'm a very hands-on learner, and labs and stuff kind of a lot pertain to my major, so that kind of sucks that I won't have that experience. But a lot of my teachers are also doing the original version of theater and all this kind of design aspects, but they're also, because of the times we're in, going to teach me how to do it virtually. So it presents more opportunities I don't think I would have had, our different curriculum that I don't think I would have had if the pandemic didn't happen. Y'all try to take it positively, because I was struggling for a couple months. I wasn't gonna lie. I was like, man, I want to take a break from school, but then I wanted to finish soon. So, gotta take the good with the bad, roll with the punches.
Worldwide timeout is not fun, and we're over it. Let them know we're done. We're over it. We get it. We get it.
Right.
It's happened. We're ready to go back. All right. You also mentioned that you are a transfer student. Do you have any tips for other transfer students or things that you wish you would have known before transferring?
I need you to listen to me. If you're a transfer student, I need you to listen to me when I say this. Look at the curriculum. I'm going to say it again, and you better put it on the screen. Look at the curriculum for the school that you want to go to. Okay? Because it is very important I know they specify like, oh yeah, these units transfer, blah, 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 blah. And they do. I have 60 units, but they did not transfer in the way that I needed them to transfer, okay? So, like, for instance, I said I'm a business minor. I wanted to double major, but because I did not look at the curriculum, that business major probably is going to take me another 4 to 3 years. And we don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. So, look at the curriculum. Look at the curriculum. Whatever school you want to go to, whatever you want to do, whatever major you want to are low-key interested, might be interested in, look at the curriculum. And another piece of advice for my transfer students, don't be ashamed that you're going to a community college, because honestly, saved so much money. Okay?
So much
So
money.
much money. Okay? Don't be ashamed. I did it greatly. I still want to be in debt, not gonna lie, but not as much debt. That's the key.
Exactly.
Not as much debt as to where most people are in 4-year debt. I'm only being 2.
And then one thing from what I've learned from her is that just because a class is named the same thing doesn't mean it's gonna directly transfer.
Exactly. Like I was saying, it transferred. I have my units, but it didn't transfer in the section that I needed it to transfer in. And even go as far as talking to an advisor. Look at the curriculum, y'all. Do it. Do it. Also, you are actually a high commodity because you're a transfer student, because you have that experience. And if you have a good GPA, you can probably get into quite a few schools.
Okay. I went to college, as I've mentioned multiple times, from 2012 to 2016. Do you think you learned anything from me, or was there something that you think I gained that I'm able to help you with in college?
No, because we didn't really talk about, like, you didn't call me like, girl, let me tell you about college. Yeah, that wasn't the thing. But what you did help me with was getting your bachelor's degree before mine, which meant that you were smarter than me. So when I needed that paper looked at, guess who I called, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, benefits of having your older sibling. That way, and then even with all my classes, I was like, I don't know what this means. I don't know what they trying to say. You already did this.
So what is
help us list out?
Advice for younger siblings? If you have an older sibling and you're utilizing them,
take advantage.
Give them more time than the night before an assignment is due to review an assignment.
I gave you more time. Sometimes.
That's one thing we did have in common is I went into college with a 4-year plan. I said, this is my graduation date. Whatever we got to do to make these 2 majors fit in there, that's what we do it. And now she's at her 4 years. She's like, I got a 2-year expiration date. Whatever we got to do, fit them in these 2 years. That's what we do.
I'm not the average age of a junior. I'm gonna lie. But it's okay. It's okay. Take your time.
I was watching this other video that was a great tip. When you get that degree, it doesn't say how long it took you to get it. It just says that you have it.
Just say you got it.
Just say you got it. So don't worry about how long it took you. Okay.
Right. Can I insert another piece of advice?
Yes, go ahead.
So when I first started at community college, I was a nursing major, y'all. I took like 1 or 2 classes, finish when I finish, right? That was my nursing major mentality. Shout out to all the nurses. You guys are great. But for me, it wasn't the way. I was not fully interested and engaged in being in nursing. So that's why I took 1 or 2 classes. And that's why I even took a break for a couple semesters. I stopped going to my classes. It was just bad. And then I found my major that I am in right now. Because of how interested I am in my major, I absolutely adore it. So when you choose your major, choose one that you love, especially in this generation, because we have that opportunity to do what we love most of the time. Make money if you can.
Life's too short to hate your job every day. 2 more. Actually, no, this is the last question. What are you most excited for about school / what is your big picture dream? Why are you doing all of it?
Okay. Yeah. What I'm most excited about in school is just I want to design stuff. I want to set up stuff. We have an amphitheater, which I just found out a couple days ago. Like, I want to work in our amphitheater.
We were walking around this stadium or this campus, and in the middle of it, there's just an amphitheater, just chilling.
Yeah.
Like, you
it's
could
a
have
beautiful campus.
concerts.
Well, that's what I'm most excited about, because I love my major and I'm just excited to learn more and be able to do more and reach out to different clubs and have different opportunities to build my portfolio. That is what I'm most excited about. When people was like, "Mate, college isn't for everybody," I was like, yeah, it's not for me, but money is. I'm gonna go back. And the second part of the question, my long-term dreams and goals. It's a loaded question, but like I said before, the reason why I chose the business minor and probably get my master's, maybe a dog's friends, we ain't that far yet, in some type of business field or production and project management, because I want to start my own business, doing concert production, doing festival production, doing as far as ride productions at like Disneyland and Universal. I want to have a separate warehouse. I want to include theater in my company and just all different realms of productions to get designers and technical aspects together to create and design and do what they love. This is a very underrated field. So I want to really start a company that just brings all those different elements of theater and film and rides and animation and everything together as one.
All right. I thought of another question while you were giving that great answer. People don't obviously know how they discover their passions, but I think you had a very distinct moment. So can you explain how you came to this major, this field, designing concerts, why that's something you want to do?
My first concert, I was young. We'll put that there. I was young. My first concert, I was young. I just liked the music. I just was like, I'm listening to this person on stage. I don't know which concert it was because I've been to a lot of them. I don't know what number it was, but Mrs. Carter World Tour, y'all. Mrs. Carter World Tour from Beyonce. We were in like the nosebleeds. There
were no seats behind us. We was in the back, like backs against the wall.
Yeah, Mrs. Carter World Tour, and say what you want about Beyonce. Of course, she can sing. She's very talented as a human being, but her artistic creation of her concerts, I know every Beyonce song from that concert. Like, I could have sang and stood up and like had the time of my life at this concert. That was Jasmin. Yeah, she was up. She was doing the choreography and everything. Okay, I literally sat down in my seat. Like, I think I started standing up, and then all of the technical aspects came along, and I literally sat down in my seat the whole time so I could take everything in. Said, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to say this was like our sophomore year that we went to this concert. Well, my sophomore year.
Your sophomore year, I was in college.
And then junior year, I had a project that was like, what do you want to do with your life? I said entertainment production. That's what I want to do with my life. There was no major for concert designer. Plan A was entertainment production, but I went straight to Plan B.
Okay.
Yeah, I went straight to Plan B because I didn't know how to get into Plan A, and Plan C was a teacher. And then somebody told me about, well, that's basically theater, and that's how I got into my current major. Oh, Beyonce. So yeah, I went to a Beyonce concert and Mrs. Carter World Tour, and ever since that concert, I was like, this is what I want to do. And I know that it's not just Beyonce, it's like a whole team of people. And then we went to On the Run too. I have never seen such a put together production in my life. I mean, I know certain people, you probably did not appreciate it the way I appreciated it. But the moving stage, it's literally right here on my wall. Like, it's right here. The moving stage, the live band. If you're not in theater, or any type of production, you don't understand how much time, how much design, how much drafting, how much everything it takes to put on a show like that. So I was walking out, and my mom and my sister, and I was like, this is what I want to do. Like, and my sister was both like, you should do it. And I talked to my best friend a couple weeks after that, and she was like, I don't even know how we got to nursing. Like,
no one knows how we got to nursing. It came out of nowhere.
I don't even know. You need to be in the music field somehow. I figured it out. And now I'm here. I
Parting
have a question for you now.
Oh, okay.
How do you feel that your younger sister is now in college? Do you see a difference in me as a person? Have you seen the growth? That's the question. Have you seen the growth?
Well, to start off, I am so proud of you. It is ridiculous. Me and Mom were talking about this when we were in San Diego last weekend. Like, no one thought you would end up in San Diego. Like, we didn't even talk about it until like last semester. So that's crazy. I'm with your best friend. Like, we don't know how we got to nursing. Like, you've always liked kids, but like nursing, we're like, what? Okay, that's what you want to do. But like now seeing you walk in your purpose and be so for sure this is what I want to do, and seeing like that come to light, and you like loving school and you like actually wanting to learn more, it's it's like night and day. It's exponentially different. It's so like you're so much happier. You actually want to learn. You actually like you're learning things that you actually want to do. So I think there's like a major difference in like you going to school and like that attackness, that fierceness. Like when you was a nursing major, were you ever gonna take 21 to 24 units? No. Like it's just like that grind, and that like I say this all the time, your dreams are bigger than mine I think could ever be. But like I know that you're gonna get there. I know that you're going to achieve everything you set out to accomplish. So I'm just like here for the ride, maybe a house and a car. Check. But yes, I'm just so proud of you, and I'm happy that like you found what you love. And I just can't wait to watch you like develop this. If you've seen other videos, you're not subscribed. I mean, like, let's talk. Let's talk. I mean, you should just press the button.
Right.
Press the button.
Down there somewhere.
It's somewhere down there. Press the button. If you want to see more videos with my sister, like this video, comment down below, say you want her back. If you have any other questions for her, leave them in the comments below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Jasmin Chronicles. All of her information will also be in the description box.
Hi, this is Danny Monet Designs. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. With love. Bye, guys.
Bye, beautiful people.
Hold on. I don't like my lighting.
Okay.
I don't like my lighting. Gotta do some ghetto stuff.
You didn't test this lighting beforehand?